Now give the floor to the distinguished representative of Pakistan.
Thank you, Mr. President. We would first like to thank the Secretary General for his report. We also thank Singapore, Norway, Republic of Chile, Republic of Korea, and Chile for coordinating the resolutions. Seas and oceans are the cradle of life and a key geostrategic space where the issues of 21st century intersect. They are the lifeline of global commerce, major source of food and livelihood, a barometer of Earth's environment, and home to a vast array of marine biological resources. Our oceans, though, continue to grapple with a plethora of challenges, including rising global temperatures, acidification, slowdown of ocean currents, overfishing, and marine pollution. These cataclysmic challenges are testing the resilience of coastal communities, disrupting ecological balance, and accelerating habitat loss, food insecurity, and changes in weather patterns. Deteriorating health of world oceans presents an existential threat to planetary life. This is a challenge of global proportion which warrants a unified response from the international community. Indeed, humankind's innovation, cooperative spirit, and resolve will be judged by its success in reversing harm to our ocean and restoring their health. Ever since its entry into force 3 decades ago, the UN Convention on Law of Sea has remained a cornerstone of the global ocean governance. Hailed as a constitution for oceans and seas, UNCLOS has provided a robust legal framework for the regulation of all ocean-related activities. We welcome the forthcoming entry into force of the UN agreement under UNCLOS on the conservation and sustainable use of marine biological diversity of areas beyond national jurisdiction on 17 January 2026. Pakistan signed the agreement in July this year, which reflects its continued commitment to multilateral cooperation and to the protection and sustainable use of marine biodiversity in areas beyond national jurisdiction. Consistent with the spirit of agreement and for the implementation of SDG 14, Pakistan advocates for fair benefit sharing, capacity building, and technology transfer in line with the principle of common heritage of mankind, and for assisting the Global South in maritime economic development. Pakistan accords immense importance to the work of the 3 bodies established under the Convention: the International Tribunal for the Law of Sea, Commission on the Limits of Continental Shelf, and International Seabed Authority. In line with the Articles 136 and 137 of UNCLOS, Pakistan regards the area and its resources as the common heritage of mankind. We support the mandate of ISA for finalizing the regulations on exploitation of deep-sea minerals in the area. Until such time, we oppose the approval of any work plan for the commercial exploitation of mineral resources in the area. We are convinced that a comprehensive regime for exploitation, including rules on equitable benefit sharing, should be developed before mining could commence anywhere in the area. Pakistan appreciates the work of the CLCS for determining the limits of extended continental shelves of member states, as reflected in the increasing number of submissions. We reiterate the particular importance of Rule 5A of Annex 1 to the Rules of Procedures of CLCS, which stipulates that when a land or maritime dispute exists, the Commission shall not consider a submission made by any of the states involved in the dispute until prior consent is given by all the parties to the dispute. We take note with satisfaction that the Commission has upheld this critical rule in letter and spirit and encourage it to continue prioritizing only those submissions where no disputes exist. The debate on global ocean governance cannot be divorced from the enormous challenges posed by sea level rise due to climate change. In this regard, we take a favorable view of the International Law Commission's final report of the study group on sea level rise in relation to international law issued earlier this year. The report rightly observes that 1. There is no provision in UNCLOS or other rules of international law that prevents states from preserving existing and lawfully established baselines, geographical coordinates, and outer limits of maritime zones. Number 2, continuity of statehood in the context of climate change related sea level rise is based on the rights of states to preserve their existence, territorial integrity, and the right of peoples to self-determination. And promotion and protection of human rights recognized as customary international law should not be undermined by climate change-related sea level rise. As a coastal state situated in the close proximity of critical global sea lanes in the northern Arabian Sea, Pakistan's security, commerce, and trade and regional connectivity are deeply intertwined with the stability and openness of the maritime domain. We categorically reject any attempt to dominate maritime spaces or marginalize coastal states. The imperatives of the 21st century call for turning our maritime zone into regions of cooperation and collaboration, not into the spheres of conflict and competition. Pakistan reaffirms its readiness to work with all peace-loving nations for upholding international law to ensure that our ocean remains zones of peace, shared prosperity, and inclusive development. I thank you.